I know there's Darmal North, East, and West. And there's entrances between them within, like, I think you can get into East and West, in East and West, like, get into West via East and vice versa. But that's through, like, a special door or something. It's like old, actually, that's not really the best of examples. I was going to say it's like old, old Stratholme, but Stratholme was, just get it here. Stratholme up here was one instance. Just people always went in through Eastwall Gate. Will go in through Eastwall Gate if they just wanted to run a particular part of it. Now it is actually two separate instances. So anyway, start heading on over to here. Kind of just ignore Daggerbeak there. Feel little needs to go engage it. Okay, keep it going. Lagoon and Basilisks. They share the same design as Delaystone Basilisks. Though somehow I question if they're mineable. They're mineable. Nice. Well, that's good to keep in mind. Though, regrettably, when they're mineable, they're not... they don't give the foul slate. They just give the other thing. They give Waystone. I've little interest in mining in this. It seems less useful than it was in WoD. Okay, let me just get in over here. Come on, move. Thank you. Still can't understand, remember back here, the people were like, oh, we love you for standing up to what's-her-face. When they hated him for standing up to what's-her-face. Like, the reason why what happened to them and the way they are now was because he stood up to Ashara. Yet they now love him for standing up to Ashara. So it doesn't make any sense. Damn it. Now I really want noodle box. Takeout place nearby. They have lovely foreign one. It's chips, curry sauce, rice, and then you can pick something to go with it. I typically go for the crispy chicken whatever. I think it's crispy chicken strips or crispy chicken something. I know, it's I don't know what it's called exactly, I just know it's nice. I just think I should go start kill a few of those brimstone destroyers. But then again, blacksmithing isn't altogether that useful. Like, the best thing I can make is this bit of gear, is 815 gear, which can then be upgraded to 865, but only after spending like 10 grand on it. So it's not really that worthwhile. So anyway. Okay, I think some people were waiting at a teleport. But I can't start doing it until someone gets down here. many types of herbs, I wonder, there are? It's just like we've two types of ore in this expansion, so I'm just wondering, how many types of herbs are there? Alright, here is our... one of the DPS, or Demon Hunter. Okay, start channeling his thing. Visions of Insanity. There's no... he has Visions of Insanity. I have Whispers of Insanity. His increases all stats by 57. I increase it. Mine increases particular stats by 100. So yeah. The healer and tank are still in their respective places. Well, there's the healer, just waiting on the tank. Oh, pop on through. Again, I really think I need to go get into a guild. Fuck, I'm tired. Also, like, Christ, I'm just thinking the whole idea of the... Oh, tank's here. Brilliant. The whole idea of Evanforge is actually all the way over... Where? Heya War Camp. Ah, there's the tank. Look like a leopard gnome. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted from what I was saying. Just hidden bosses out the wazoo. Well, maybe not that much, but there's a fair few hidden bosses, and it's I know it's interesting change in design. Blizzard never did that before, like. So, as far as I know, anyway. So, yeah, I wonder if they're going to keep that up in the next expansion, or I wonder if they're going to be adding in any more in this expansion. Come on. Notice the normal enemies don't give any loot, you know, during a mythic. Though I remember in the Vault Hold thing, I still got some loot for killing the bosses, so I can at least rely on that to trigger my shoulder enchant. Just the extra bit of meat can be beneficial to getting the, to get some, you know, cooking done. It'll be useful for getting the cooking done. Not necessarily just making money by themselves, just selling it, but that's fine. We need to kill the oracles first. They're assholes. They heal. I'm not sure how effective their healing spells are, but you probably don't want them just lingering. You can actually go over there, I presume. I remember in one of my videos I did see a cave over there, and it did seem to link up with this. But people seem to prefer going the other way, which is fun. Wonder, do you have to do them in a particular order, or is that just some people end up doing? Oh, and actually, I was getting loot off these guys as well. Huh. Didn't realize. Oh yeah, actually, I remember back in that Val'sharah thing we did, us getting loot off them. So yeah, I only remember getting loot off the bosses. So it seems like a very all or nothing kind of thing. You either get loot off of bosses or you don't. Or you either get loot off enemies or you don't. Okay, there we go.
We meet again.
Oh, it's so nice of him to remember. I'm tired as goddamn hell. Really need to get back and record more Final Fantasy 14. But I need to record more of this and more of my alts and more time. Too much going on at once. If there's any consolation due to my uploads thing I've got going on right now. Due to my recording thing I've got going on right now. Well, sorry, the upload thing for the for Final Fantasy 14, I can take my time with. We're getting back to it. It's only 2 episodes every. 2 episodes every like Tuesday and Thursday, which is what's that? Oh, it's a trinket. Cool. It's 2 episodes every Tuesday and Thursday, so 4 episodes a week, which stretches it out for a fair bit. So you know, I can take my time getting back to it, but I really don't want to, you know, leave it too long. You know, it just feels wrong. So yeah. Though I do need to get back to more time. Just not been in the mood the last bit, but I think just need to sit down and play it. I'm sure I'll get into it once I start doing it. What? Who knows? Maybe I'll do some after I do this. Stop casting spells. Why did her tank DPS die? They just kind of carked it suddenly. Spiked Caterpace. It's not very dangerous. Ooh, some silk. Nice. So some gubbins I need to empty out of my inventory. I need to get rid of the bag. There's some gear there I don't need. Like that. And the greens. And that. Get the bag nice and clear. Okay. Alright, they're beating up on her now. What's this? Arcane alignment, providing Lady Heya Coil a shield. Alright. Also, what was the Dreadlord we end up killing for the Paladin quest? Morganus? What?
It seems we have pests.
Isn't he just gonna resurrect? Like, that's what Dreadlords do. That's confirmed that they keep resurrecting when killed. They confirmed that back in a Western Eastern Plaguelands quest, that they don't stay dead when killed.
Continue the ritual. I will handle these fools.
So isn't he just gonna resurrect? I remember making that point before when I did the quest, but I was just thinking about it there. Isn't he just going to you know, resurrect. So I remember him taking it as a major victory, strike against the enemy, but I don't really see how. What, you know, isn't he just going to resurrect? It's an annoyance and a setback, yeah, but isn't he just going to resurrect? And it did follow his plans to attack the priests and whatnot, but they took it as a great victory against him, that he was now dead or whatever, which doesn't really make sense, because he isn't. He's resurrectable. He just, you know, he's just going to resurrect in 5 minutes, you know? It's just, I think Blizzard forgetting the powers of the enemies they've created. Ooh, that was cool. Then again, they've also kind of forgotten that the Birding Legion doesn't need to rely on, like, it doesn't need to work like a mortal army. I remember with the Blackrock hold, somehow Blackrock holding meant that they couldn't attack, you know, the Surmar, which doesn't make any sense unless there's like some magical reason for it. But that was never stated. It was just the hold standing meant they couldn't attack the other place, which doesn't logically follow. Like, they have portals, they can be summoned in, they have airships, they have ways around the keep. A mortal army, if a mortal army is based over here, they're gonna have to pass, unless they go really far down, they're gonna have to pass by Blackrock Keep, and going far down might be the best option for the army. So, you know, the best option will be to go by the keep and take it. But the Burning Legion doesn't need to worry about that. They can just attack from the other side, or open a portal under the city. Get some cultists in there, have them start summoning in right underneath. There's the Nightwell there. Better yet, corrupt the Nightwell, and have it start turning the people that are using it. I think that's how the fell stuff all works in this, right? I think it does work that way. Even if it doesn't, you can use that to summon in the demons. So, yeah, the writers gave them so many different powers and whatnot. They've kind of forgotten about them all. So, yeah. Okay, let's just beat this down. Okay, that's down. We'll take out the normal Hydra here, because it's being a nuisance. Submerge. It does it at set health points. Alright. I was just being concerned that because we're being slow in killing it off, that it's summoning in more spawn. Okay, this needs to go down. But yeah, anyway, the point I was saying about the Burning Legion anyway was that they've made them so powerful, but then they've forgotten the list of all the different powers they've given them, and the powers and resources they've given them, so they end up messing up in writing them.